Metal Mayhem. Turn it up, let it bang. From the box to the shelf, to the brand. Yeah. Click clack, carbots in the case. Chrome shine, ink lines on the face. Adult money, childhood in the vein. Chasing that grail like it's part of my name. Cello rap crack when the package get free. Brush steel fist, yeah, the paint job bleed. Panel line dark like a back block street. Every joint tight, every pose on beat. Podcast play, you can hear that click. When the torso twist and the magnet stick. Talk stats, wave drops. Chasing the chase, Metal Mayhem. Stamp on the culture, we chase Metal Mayhem. Welcome to the temple, alloy dreams. Never been simple, carbot clan. Line them on the table, 40-year-old kids. Feeling so unstable, Metal Mayhem. Cold in the plastic, woo in the veins. Dirty and classic, carbot clan. Story in the mold, every little hinge worth more than gold.
Welcome everybody to episode 2 of Metal Mayhem. Tonight I am joined by the Mayhem Squad, Just G Squared.
What up?
And Jedi Mindset.
Hey, what it do, gang?
Logan is running a little behind schedule. He will be here a little. Wait, is Logan here? Did Logan pop up? Hey Logan.
Hey, what's good, guys?
How you doing?
Just chilling, hardly working hard. You know how it is.
Working hard or hardly working? All right, y'all. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. The people above said we deserve a second episode, so we're here.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna do a recap and go around the block and see what everybody has done since you last saw us.
Mayhem Squad, keep the dope, then you step aside. Beat talk, beat moves, better recognize. Turn it, it's the Mayhem vibe. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start with Just G Squared. What you been up to, man?
Well, over the past 2 weeks, I have been just collecting some card bots like usual. Got CeeLo in. It's one of the best looking planes and bots I've had in a while. This thing is amazing. Other than that, it's been really good. It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you as well. All right, Jedi Mindset. I know you got some good stuff.
I do, but for the sake of this podcast, I did pick up Bloodwing, which I'm going to call him Blood Drive.
Okay.
He transformed to an ambulance, so this is my thing. He got the whole Death Sight Gundam thing going on and everything. Oh, I tried to sing at a karaoke and I realized why I need to keep my tech job and do nothing else.
All right. As for myself, I have picked up, of course, 3 metal carbots: Savinard, Bloodwing, and Tachi. They're all back here, as you can see. I love them. You know, they're great figures. And on top of that, earlier today I had a room painted. So the carbots and some of their friends will be going upstairs into their new carbot den, I guess we could call it tentatively.
Hey Mike.
Cardbot
Yes,
cave.
Question for you. Can you
Yes,
claim
sir.
them on? Can you claim them on your taxes if they got their own room?
Well, shoot. Hey, look, I will look into it.
All right.
I will definitely, anything to save me a little bit of money.
We are using them on the show, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Logan, you got anything did you get anything, Logan?
I'm sure I got a bunch of Japanese bots, but I can't discuss them right now.
Can't discuss them right now.
They're top secret, and probably on a future show. You never know.
Okay. Well, so what we're gonna do now? We got something special. All right, it's time for our next segment. We have a very special guest that's going to be hanging out with us tonight, and we are very excited to have him on. Let's get into it.
Step through spotlight, look who slid in. Name on the marquee, chaos grinning. Mike's hot, crowd lock, hearts racing. Metal Mayhem, guest in the main station. You on the Mayhem line, we gon' turn that dial up. Special guest in the chair, let the story rise up. When the riffs get wild and the truth get blessed, it's Metal Mayhem time, welcome in our guests. Hey!
All right, and tonight our special guest is Operations and Creative Manager at Agabus.
Special.
Extra special, right? Jesse Whitotto.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely,
we know you're a busy man,
course.
so we're not gonna, do too much. But how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Glad you guys had an exciting week. 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna jump into some questions for you. You want to start us off, Jeff? Just G.
Yeah, I'll be the one. We know that you're the liaison and the person who's in charge of bringing over metal card bots to the U.S. So we'd just like to know how you got into card bots to begin with.
Okay.
Can't hear us.
I'm having
Mike,
a
can you
little
hear you?
audio problem. I'm only hearing Mike right now.
Mike, you want to start off with questions then?
Okay. So the question was, how did you get into card bots?
I was always paying attention to what kind of robot toys are out there, Transformer robots especially, because I was born with Transformers. I was born the same year as Transformers were born. So I like all robots. I like all transforming robots, and I was looking into like Hello Carbot and Tobot and those other Korean transforming robot brands, and then all of a sudden I'm trolling Twitter and Metal Carbot from their engineers account where he does all of the behind the scenes and everything, so you get to see the great prototypes, you get to see early concept art and everything like that, and I'm like, this looks amazing. So at the same time, we were looking at who we could bring over for BotCon guests, and we're like, well, we can bring other robots. It doesn't have to just be one brand. So we reached out and they're like, oh yeah, we would love to come over, and by the way, we're also looking to get this line in the US. Do you have anybody over there that could be our partner? We can do that because we're a distributor and everything. So yeah, and then that's just it all started rolling forward from there.
Okay, so all right, and so your involvement is basically you're like the liaison between Agabus and Sam G, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
That's how it started, and now I'm hands-on with the brand itself in the U.S. So I'm helping localize some of the names, some of the scripts, and doing like all the graphics for the U.S. side.
Okay. Are there anything, or is there a line that we should be looking for coming to America that Sam G may or may not be something new, something old?
Well, Sam G's looking to make a big umbrella and put various other lines that are similar to each other under that umbrella, and they're going to pass that umbrella around the globe. So you might be seeing some other lines coming over here.
Mini Force.
Mini Force.
Mini Force.
Outside of BotCon, will you be at any other cons here?
Yes. We're going to be, Agabus is going to be helping Blackies with their convention tour. So I'll be at a few of those conventions. There's going to be a local Comic-Con here in Buffalo, and then probably be going down to Dallas to help with the Fan Expo down there. I'll be moving around.
Moving around. All right.
Can you hear us? I just want to know if Jesse can hear me or not.
I don't think he
Nope.
can. No.
Nope. Okay.
No.
No.
Okay. So
Ask him what his favorite metal card bot
It's
is.
just there's no audio other than Mike. I don't understand.
Yeah, ask him what his favorite is.
so what is they want to know what is your favorite metal carbot?
Well, if you would have asked me that during Metal Carbot S, I would have said
Mhm.
Globber, or Wayfinder is what we're going to be calling him over here.
Mhm.
Wayfinder,
But
nice.
then Metal Carbot W came out, and I gotta go with Tachi.
Tachi. Yeah,
It's
I'm
just an amazing
finding.
design.
I'm finding a lot of people are really liking Tachi. I mean, more than the other two. You know, Savonard and Bloodwing. You know, Tachi is probably at the top of the list of carbots. Just to piggyback off of that, Tachi's is a female bot. Will you guys be coming out with any more female bots?
Yeah, definitely exploring that option for sure.
Okay.
Especially with how popular Tachi turned out to be.
Mhm.
Definitely going to be exploring that in the future.
Okay. What vehicle that isn't a current carbot would you like to see made into one?
I actually would like to see them go. I mean, they've been making some great, giant sized ones. I want to see them go the other way and make something smaller, like a snowmobile or a motorcycle or a little tram car sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
And just see
Okay.
what they could do at all the different scales.
I can see that.
Yeah, that would be dope. I mean, I'd like to see how they do it too, and still, keep that metal carbot feel to it. Still be kind of chunky but small.
Yeah, the card would be about the same size as the robot. So that'd be an interesting challenge for them, right?
Yeah. So, is there any news on the U.S. distribution of the metal carbots?
Well, this week, people who ordered individual figures from Agabus, they'll be seeing their pre-order ship. People who ordered bundles, that'll be end of next week. And then moving forward next month, you'll see other areas where people can order card bots, not just Big Bad Toy Store and Agabus.
Okay. Have you and Aga's been impressed by the amount of pre-orders that you guys have gotten?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the interest is there. I can say that for sure.
Okay.
It's been great. It's been great.
Oh.
A lot. It's a good turnout.
And have you noticed them, like, people buying more individual figures or bundles?
It started with bundles, but then as more people are getting introduced to Steelhook, he's very popular. So Steelhook, Blue Star, and Shadow X are the top 3 sellers.
Okay. Right, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. So when can we expect a US version of the metal carbots as far as the animation goes?
So right now, season 1 is out on Tubi. You can get it on Amazon, and it's also on Roku through that service.
Okay.
And then season 2 will be beginning an English dub soon. It's going to be a different studio than did season 1, so the voices will change a little bit. And then that will be coming out around summertime.
Okay. And then any timeline for season 3?
Not yet.
Okay.
It still hasn't been translated. So
Yeah.
Okay.
we're going to work on the
Alright.
translation and then get moving from there.
Okay. I've noticed the show gets more involved and the storyline becomes more adult as the seasons.
Yep.
Will that be a continuation of it, or will it kind of dial back a little bit?
No, it's going to continue pushing. They've got a lot of story to tell, so it's
A lot of story.
Yeah, they got a lot of stories, so it is going to continue to just keep expanding as far
I hope
as
so.
seasons go.
Yeah, definitely hope so. We still got to find out about the planet itself, and
Yeah, what happened to it?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I'm
Earth
looking
can't
forward
be the
to.
only planet, right? That they all went
Exactly. When comparing them to mainline Transform, the quality is unquestionably a lot better than what the Transformer line is doing. Hold on, lost my train of thought.
Ask them if there's any new gimmicks coming. Kinda
Okay,
like,
Jeff
how-
wants to know if there's any new gimmicks coming.
Kind of like how we have 4 arms for muscle hide.
Yeah. They're not shy of experimenting with different gimmicks because they know what makes a toy, and that's all of the playability, right? It's got to do everything. It's got to do new things. Each one has to do something different. So they're gonna just keep pushing the boundaries of what kind of gimmicks they can come up with.
Okay.
Love to
Well,
hear
will
that.
any of the cards be able to be stored on the vehicle, or is that being looked at, or no?
Not currently, but it's a good idea. So if that's something that the fans want to see, they're paying attention to the fans. So
Okay.
if that's a comment that comes out, they'll look to see how that can happen.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that they want to like, where can I put this thing at? You know, somewhere, you know, tuck it up under something, and you know. But okay, will there be? This is a Logan question here. Will there be any military style vehicles outside of Tie Gun? Because Tie Gun's a tank. Will there be any more styles like that, like Humvee-ish? You know.
Well, Humvee will be.
Not in the immediate future.
Okay.
But again, like that's the way that the story is going. So you can expect to see it coming down the line.
Coming down the line. Okay. Any,
How about the cons? Ask them about the cons. Any more bad guys we should be looking out for?
Jedi Mindset wants to know: are there going to be any more bad guys we should be looking out for?
Yeah. There's more bad guys coming up. There's definitely a big bad guy on his way.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, in the current season?
In the current season, yeah.
Okay. All right. I look forward to that. And will there be any crossovers with the different lines?
As far as which lines?
Well, like Mini Force, or crossing over with.
Not as far as the cartoons go. They're going to be kept separate, but there will be like that MCU sort of vibe where you'll have these stories going on that could be in the same universe.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Universe
I like that.
Jason.
So then, is there a possibility that you guys may have a multiverse type of thing?
Yeah. There's a really good chance of that. I'll say.
Shattered glass could be possible.
Shattered
I
glass.
can't give you any more details, but yeah.
All right.
Speaking of
All right,
which,
we-
make sure you ask them about the black and gold versions and the region exclusives.
Oh, yeah. So about the region exclusives, like the black and gold edition and everything. So will those be coming to any part of the United States in an official capacity?
So the black and gold ones, as well as the tapes that turn into animals, cards that turn into animals.
Cards.
I got somebody else in my mind right now.
Mhm.
Those are actually exclusive to China right now because the way that partnership works with SAMG and the licensee in China is the licensee in China is actually the manufacturer. So SAMG has had decades of experience with them, and they have a great relationship. And when they were looking for a licensee in China, the manufacturer's like, we can do it. So they got the license, and then their little benefit is they can, with SAMG's blessing, they can make pretty much anything they want, and it stays with them.
Okay. So I guess if you guys want that exclusive stuff,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to go to China and
gotta
get
go to
it.
AliExpress there.
So speaking of that, though, ask them if we will be having U.S. exclusives or possibly something to do with related to holiday exclusives.
Will we have any U.S. exclusive or holiday exclusives?
That is definitely a possibility. That is one of the exclusives and recolors that we're looking at the moment. Could be red and green color somebody, or orange and purple color somebody for Halloween. But we're looking into that as one of the possible exclusives.
Love to
I
hear
like to
that.
see I'd like to see Heavy Iron as Santa Claus. That would be dope.
I can actually see that.
Yeah, that would be dope. So,
bringing all the toys to the bad girls and boys, right?
yeah, exactly. You know, or have that on the side of the truck.
Right.
Or the trailer, on the side of the trailer, just have that. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, they wouldn't know that coal is supposed to be a bad thing, right? They think that coal
No,
is good.
no.
So they're giving the toys. So who wants these toys?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Just G and Jedi Mindset, do you have any?
Yeah, I got another question. You know how CeeLo, we recently found out, has an extra combination with Heavy Iron W? I'm curious to know if there are more secret combinations out there that we don't know about.
Okay. I don't know if you know, but there have been people who have been taking other card bots and then putting them with other card bots to make a new combination. Like Blue Cop has been paired with Heavy Iron W, and so has CeeLo been paired with Heavy Iron W. Are there any other secret modes or combinations that you know of that we can do with these figures?
No, nothing that I can reveal at the moment.
Okay, well there you go.
Oh,
Everything's hush hush around here.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, just so you guys in the chat know, Jesse can't hear anybody but Mike right now, so that's why we're relaying Mike the information, and he's asking Jesse the questions. We're just having a little bit of audio difficulties. As far as other questions go, Roy, do you got one?
Actually, I do not at the moment, but I'm looking at some of the chat questions, so they got some good ones in there.
What are they asking?
You go ahead and ask.
Oh, Jesse can't hear me.
Okay. So, who is your favorite card bot and why? I think we answered that one, but go ahead.
Answer that one
I mean, can always mention again. So it used to be Globber right here, which the U.S. name is going to be Wayfinder. But then when Carbot W came out, it's Tachi. Like that design is just awesome.
Yeah, like I said, Tachi's hands down probably it's getting up there for probably being one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Just for the articulation and I like that. Not only does she have the card bot part, but she also has her paws too. That was, that was ingenious right there. I'm like, oh, okay.
I like the paws, and then the paws that go on the feet too.
Yeah.
And then the helmet that comes over the face is just a lot of fun things on that one.
Oh yeah, that was icing on the cake.
Yeah, that was icing on the cake. But that's another question. Will there be more card bots that have that, where the face shield comes down and they kind of go into a battle mode?
That is one of the gimmicks for Carbot W. If you've noticed, with the Rhino helmet that comes down, and then the Savannard, he's got the 3 different animals. Yeah. So
Okay.
You expect to see more of that as the line as it goes on.
I'm definitely excited for that. Definitely excited for that. All right, fellas.
Did you ask him about what cons that Metal Card Bots will be at coming up? If anybody wants
I didn't ask him that specifically, but what cons will Metal Card Bots be at? I asked you where you would be at, but not the Metal Card Bots.
So for cons that will be at for the public, it's going to be BotCon, but we'll be at trade shows. So that's going to be more targeting retailers and vendors and merchandise generators.
All right, so my bad. Let's get back to the chat's questions.
Yeah.
See that one that you got right there?
Yeah, I see it. So one of the questions is, if you have any kids, are they in the card bots as well? And what are they? What is their take on them? And who gets more excited about them, you or them?
Well, that's the last part, me. So yeah, got 3 kids, but they're 22, 21, and 15.
Oh,
so
wow.
The older 2, they don't do anything with toys. My oldest son, he does like anime though, so he'll get like the anime statues, but he's just a little bit past the toys. And then the youngest, he's getting into the Cardbot now, and I'm sure after he's going to be at BotCon,
Nice.
and he sees everything on display. He's gonna go crazy for them.
Okay. Well, how many does he have already?
He has what I've bought for him.
Okay.
So it's around 5 or 6 right now.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
You might want the whole wave at BarCon.
Yeah, he might want the whole wave at BotCon.
Right?
So, Dad, where's your card at? Swipe it right here.
Actually, funny and endearing. Like, there's this little boy at BotCon last year. He was probably like 3 or 4. He loved the card bots. He wanted to go up there, play with every single one of them. And then his parents come over to me and they're like, "Okay, so where can we buy this?" I'm like, "Unfortunately, they're not here yet. You know, it could be, this year, next year," when I was talking to them. And like, "Oh, sorry, they're just showing them off." And the boy just like looks at him, "But Daddy, toys." He's like, "I just want them. What are you talking about? I can't have them."
You're supposed to get me what I want. Yeah. And that's got to be kind of sad too. To be like, I can't give it to you, so you got to kind of watch them walk away sad.
It's like, just take the whole table. I don't care. You're so cute.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being your kid. Wow.
Speaking of which, that next question kind of leads up to that now. When they gonna be available?
Oh yeah, it's all card bots are now available at Agabus.
Yeah.
No.
So it's just the first
pre-order
wave is 6 figures right now, and then we'll be doing the next grouping summertime, and then wave 3 towards the end of the year.
Oh, so we're gonna get three waves in 1 year.
In 1 year. Nice.
Oh,
okay.
That's
good.
That's great. That's great news.
Great news.
Yeah, that's one thing that SMG's trying to push for us, is trying to get us to help, trying to help us catch up with them, because season 1 actually came out 3 years ago. So like, let's catch you up with series 3 as soon as we can. So like, really appreciate that. Like,
so once we get caught up, will we be getting the figures at the same time as they're being released in Korea, or will there still be a lag?
There'll still be a lag, because they'll come out when the media is available.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
By the time it's translated and dubbed, then we'll get the toys.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. And are there any plans to like make any like changes to the way the figures look or transform when you bring them over here? Or are you going to just keep them exactly the same way as they are?
We're going to keep all the tooling and all of that the same. But we will look into changing some of the colors, because as has been pointed out online, some of like the season 1 especially, the toys are a slightly different color than when they appeared in the cartoon. So we want to try to make them look like they did in the cartoon.
Okay. Has there been any talk about bringing the watch over?
Unfortunately, the chip that goes into the cards, that is not being brought over to the US product, just with all of the extra costs that would have gone into getting English voices in there and everything else. So without the cards, that particular watch is not going to come over, but we are exploring how to get the watch in another form for people to bring over and put with their collection, wear, go outside with it,
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. Well, is there any plans to bring? So are there any plans to bring any type of other merchandise besides toys over to the US market?
It won't be the same merchandise, but we are looking to get merchandising in the US.
Okay.
So, we'll look at
cards
coloring books, band-aids, every other sort of thing like that we can
so like
get a card bot on.
Yeah. So we'll have car bots. Everybody's gonna get a car bot after a while.
Right?
Yeah.
Will you guys make the Okay. So if there is a multiverse, will you guys make combiners with the other bots from those universe?
There probably won't be mixing and matching like that. Just side by side toy lines. So not that kind of interaction. But as far as combiners go, they know that those are very popular, especially since they do have Mini Force and other lines that have combiners. So they are looking into developing more of that sort of thing for carbot as well.
Okay. All right, chat. Y'all got any more questions while we have this gentleman here? Are you still doing anything with 52 Toys and Beast Box?
Not at the moment. We had that deal with them for, is it 2 or 3 years? It hasn't been renewed, but we're always looking for what other options there are out there.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I was the news admin for the allspark.com, in case anybody needs that question. Because Scott was also an admin over there at allspark.com.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
Okay,
that's how
there
we
you
know each
go.
other.
There you go.
That's why I was laughing as soon as I saw him pop up there.
I thought he did some research or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one.
Wait, what says? I think I want to.
It's picking his brain a little bit.
He wants to know how he gets into the toy business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I grow up, I think I want to be you and have your job. How did you get into the toy business? Which came first, love or collecting or the job?
The love, because like I said, I was born in '84, so I was born into collecting transforming robots, and then after they were toys to me, they became collectibles. And then when they were collectibles, I wanted to go out to all the conventions and meet other people who had the same sort of passion. And as I was doing that, I saw like people making a comic book, official magazine. And I'm like, how did you get involved with that? So it was just going out and going out to the conventions and talking to the right people who also have that sort of job. And then like, oh, I can do that. And then they're like, oh, okay, well, we do have an opening, so why don't you show us what you can do? And then you just, go up the ladder from there.
Or down the hole, whichever one.
Or down the hole,
yeah.
Whichever direction you think it is.
However you want to count it.
Yeah, like Alice in Wonderland, they go up or down, doesn't matter.
Go up or down, yeah.
Yeah, we all go down that rabbit hole. That's how we got here.
That's exactly how we got here.
That's exactly.
Now I'm itching for the rabbit hole to continue now because I got them all. So
Yeah, Mr. Ash Catch from Cardbots.
All right.
Is Mini Force Toys coming to the U.S. market?
I currently can't confirm or deny that.
That's it.
Wink, wink.
But it is definitely something that is on the table.
It's on the table. Okay.
All
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta kind of wrap it up with him. He has other things to do to bring us more Carbots.
Yep.
I want to thank him for coming on the show and answering our questions and everything. Yes. Is there any way that people can reach you?
Sure. Like you can look up Jesse Whitotto on Facebook or Jesse W on Twitter, and my email is jesse@agabus.com.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you once again for coming on, and we'll have you on again before the end of the year or before BotCon maybe.
Yeah, right. Got to tease what's going to be at the convention.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Oh, you heard it first. He said he'll come back and tease. I'm gonna hold him to it, right? All right. Well, thank you once again, and we'll see you when you come back.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, and now we're going to pivot to our next segment. That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
that was really good. That was really dope.
Good inside. Chat Squad, you welcome.
Yeah. All right, we're about to go to our next segment, which is Who's That Carbot?
And Jose to answer your
that cardbot.
just quickly, Jose, to answer your question, I just want to say you missed out earlier. You can check him out on Tubi and Amazon Prime and Roku. And that's what he was saying earlier. Okay, let's go ahead and rock that thing.
Who's that cardbot? Night Griffin.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Night Griffin. It was introduced in season 3 of Metal Carbots W for Wild, and he has the nickname of the Black Predator.
Magnificent.
He is based on the classic interpretation of the Griffin from Greek mythology. He symbolizes the king of the birds and the king of the beasts put together, a mix of a lion and an eagle. His vehicle form is based on the Lockheed Martin SR-71, considered the fastest plane in the world. It exceeds 2,500 miles an hour. That's around Mach 3.3, and it holds the record since 1976. If you want to keep that in perspective, the Concorde, which is the fastest commercial airline, is a supersonic jet that only flies around Mach 2, or 1,350 miles an hour. Several other franchises have been based on the vehicle off of this plane, just like the Blackbird from X-Men. And most frequently, since we're all Transformers fans, you've noticed Transformers had Jetfire from the live-action Transformers movies. Now, Night Griffin is the 6th overall cardbot based on an aircraft. He's considered the fastest cardbot, maxing out at speeds clocked around 5,000 miles per hour, well beyond hypersonic speeds. He's able to do so because he doesn't have a human pilot, so inertia and gravity doesn't really bother him. Chat squad, let me know if you know the 5 other cardbots that are also flying types. There's one that you probably won't really think about, but there are 5 others that fly. So if you can name them, good on you. Speaking of which, he's also the 3rd cardbot to be based on a knight, after Wild Guardy and Sky Gallop. Here you see Wild Guardy in his knight type form. Night Griffin has a feather crest with a griffin head symbol on each side of his head. He has unique green eyes with a black claw tipped finger and gold trim and rim adding around the Griffin and Knight motif. When he first appears in the show, episode 3, he's full of ego and pride, looking to challenge any other cardbot to test himself. He's basically like Marty McFly with the whole, if you call him chicken, he's gonna respond. That's basically like him, and that's basically how he gets captured. That's his weakness. As the show progresses, the power-ups get much larger and much larger, and the cardbots themselves become super chunky. So they're not really cards anymore. They're more like boxes, kind of like Beast Box. It's huge compared to the other figures in the line, especially if you go to like season 1. The legs themselves are called Storm Runner, and the wings themselves are called Storm Slasher. Here's a better look at the power-ups off of the card. They consist of, like I said, the pair of the wings and the legs. That gives him a Centaur-type power-up. And if you notice, he has claws instead of hooves, because he's more of that same motif of a griffin. His 3 main attacks are called the Scream of Talon, Shout of Beak, and the Screech of Prey. He also carries a Crimson Lance that contains the Beast Virus Pathogen, which he uses to drive other cardbots crazy, but instead of just driving them crazy, he ends up infecting them as well, leading to evolutions. And that's kind of how Blue Star evolves. He also carries a shield, aptly named the Night Shield, worn on his left arm. It's a great defensive strategy, but he also falls victim to unorthodox attacks. Here we see the packaging and the contents of the figure, at least the Korean packaging for now. It consists of his lance, his shield, his card, and a power-up. The figure was released on December 15th of last year in Korea and in China, and it has no known region exclusives at this time. He's keeping our fingers crossed, though, for a shattered glass version. I'm just saying. Considered one of the best designed metal carbots to come out so far. He has tons of articulation, lots of detail, and a unique aesthetic, and he's quickly becoming one of the most sought-after cardbots in the line. Here he is with his nemesis, Sky Gallop, which is the other Centaur-type metal cardbot. Notice the difference in the feet as well as the wings. Sky Gallop has hooves, while the Night Griffin has claws to go with his classic Griffin motif. Even the wings are different. Sky Gallop has more of the blades that have the rotating fans on them, while the Griffin himself has more of a sharp wing design. And here's a better look at him in his two forms. This way you can see how he has the two-legged, which is extremely cool, and the four-legged. And now we're going to take a look at the avatar of our own very own Jedi mind self himself in person. And we're going to go ahead and go to the Night Griffin.
Yes. And Jedi, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yay! So, this guy right here made me so giddy. I'm just, first of all this shield, his weapon, all that's integrated into his alt mode. So that's a huge plus there. Another thing I like about him, his wings and arms are not together, so you can pose his wings any way you want it. And let me add a weapon here, right quick. He can actually points. Oops, let me go like this. He can actually points with his weapon, so that's another great thing I like about him. Click, pack, ratchety. I mean, what more can you ask? The only thing you don't have is like a whisk articulation. Can't, none of this. Other than that, love him. Mike's going to show you his alt mode right quick.
And before we do that too, he can do the Van Damme, correct?
Oh, I forgot the Van Dams. Hold on, let me do all of it. Look at that.
Nice. All right. And I'm going to show everybody what he looks like in his alt mode, which is the plane, the SR-71. So this thing is a nice size. Oops, wrong side. Is a nice size. I think this design is a lot better than a lot of other designs I've seen of planes, seeing as everything is really compacted underneath here. You don't see arms hanging out as, part of the plane or anything like that, and the nose itself is really dope. The eyes, they really don't bother me, even though they're there. And I guess because they're green and they may look big on the screen, but they're really not that big, and the design of it is real sleek. Plus the card itself, which is here, it's huge. It's huge. It's a chunky piece of equipment that he has to put on, and it's card comes off, and then under there is where the wings are, and literally you got wings for this thing, and then the feet, literally,
Nice.
And it's just that simple, and now he's ready to, transform the other part, sit him on top, and he's ready to gallop off into the sunset. So, like I said, this figure is really, really dope. Really dope. If I had that fire sound effect, I'd play it right now. But I'm gonna send it over to. Are you ready, Jedi?
Give me like 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay, I guess I got to keep on talking.
So
you, can
know,
put it on, you can put it on the screen and show them how you're transforming it.
oh yeah, go ahead. So my only thing is, I love it, but this the wings. It just takes a little bit more effort to get the wings on here. So here you go. Oops.
So would you guys consider this a triple changer?
Sort of like that.
I guess I mean, when I think of a triple changer, I think of it all in one and not adding anything to it.
But
So
that's the whole gimmick, though.
yeah. I think of it more as just like a power up, not as it's, you know.
Well, yeah,
Triple
it's a
changing.
power up as a metal carbot.
Yeah.
Maybe a
But
combiner.
I guess you could. I'll allow that. We'll go with that all day.
I would say this though, with him in particular, it just his metacarbar kind of changed his play value though, unlike the others, because everybody.
Nope, you went out, Roy.
You're muted.
Oh, there we go. Everybody else gets weapons and stuff like an added gun or an extra arm, but he extra set of legs. It's like a different toy now. So that's one of the reasons why he's my favorite at this moment.
At this moment. Well, I also want to bring out too Sky Gallop too, so everybody can see what Sky Gallop looks like.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the one with his carbot on the, yeah, and you know, this is one of the ones that caught my eye, really got my attention, you know, with this line, you know,
Big boy.
Big boy. Right quick though, even though these guys are basically the same, it's just this was
That's nice.
this was one season ago, and the articulation's okay, and this just blows it out the water. Like within 9-8 months, a better version came out.
Yeah,
that really shows their quality and improvement in their development and research area. Like the fact that they're improving every time they make a bot is insane.
Yeah, just about every time.
Yeah, that's what I like too. As the seasons go, they get better and better at making the bots, and they're doing more stuff. You know, like I said, that Tachi is a prime example of, you know, going to the next level with stuff. You know, so all right.
Yes. Oh, Brian. Yes, Brian. It's well,
It's a Griffin, and the other one's a Centaur. Technically,
this is a Centaur.
Yeah, and I want to respond to Antoine real quick. No, you may not come and get it. They're not for sale or a loan.
Oh, he's talking about the power. For the question, Darkness Prime. He's talking about the power of the Prime. What's his name again?
Oh, is it Onyx Prime?
Onyx. Yeah, I got him in there.
Yeah, I have him too.
Over there. Yeah,
he's still, to me, it's not the comparison. I still like the carbot version. You know,
yeah,
a lot better. All right, let's go around the block and give a score for this wonderful piece of technology engineering. We'll start with you, Just G Squared.
Okay.
Well, personally, after doing a deep dive on him, seeing all the different lore on him, and seeing how you guys love him, I don't have him in hand, but I've seen enough to know that he is an amazing bot. There's always room for improvement, so I won't give him a 10 just yet. But I'm going to go really high with this one. I'm going to give him a 9.
Woo, 9. All right, I'm going to go next because I want Roy to have the last word. And so I'm giving him a 9.5. You know, the articulation, the way the card, you know, the metal card attaches to him, his weapons, the storage of the weapons, the wings, the color, you know, the alt mode, everything. I just love it, you know. So, and Roy, what do you?
Boy. I forgot to mention on the show, he whoops everybody's tail easily. even the new characters come on. Even Tachi, we were just raving about Tachi.
It takes CeeLo and Deep Bite, I think, to kind of even tag him once.
Yeah, like Jess said, yeah, they had to gang up on this guy. So perfect 10 all around. If I can give him a 20 for the show personality in the toy, I'll give him a 20. Yes.
Oh shoot. Oh god.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, I'm done.
This is Avatar, so I mean, come on.
Well, I know that.
Hold on. He got articulation feet. Look at this.
I was going to say he has articulation in the ankles.
Man. It's the one.
Hey, you're going to throw him like Jordan?
Are you going to throw the glasses? Are you doing yo?
What about to?
Hey, we got to also ask Logan too. What did Logan think of this card bot?
Well, guys, I think he looks great. I'm going to go ahead and give him an 8. I like that he changes to the centaur and back, and I like the colors. The colors itself are really cool, so I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, that guy's trying to hog all the limelight over there. All right, we're gonna go to our next segment. What are those?
Dust on the shelf, deep cut pose, off-brand legends.
All right, everybody. So this week's what are those are transforming fidget spinners. Yes. If you don't have them, you need to get them. These things are pretty freaking awesome. Here it is in bot mode.
I should go transform more of my ass. Nice.
And not only do they have robots, but they also have vehicles that transform.
Yep.
So so the vehicles transform, and they have some pretty cool gimmicks with them too. You know, this one is the missile launcher. You know, I have the Jeep here as well.
I like your metallic color.
Are they all military vehicles?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, and they even have one that transforms into a tank, which I have sitting behind me here, as you can see. It's right here, right there.
Yep, I got
So,
the tank.
yeah, you know, and the transformation is real simple. I'll do it right here on the screen for you. You know, literally flip that open, pull the head out, flaps up. You got to pull the legs out a little bit. The legs come down. Have these feet flaps that come out, and then boom, that's it. And we're in bot mode. Done and done. Now there's absolutely no articulation, so don't look for it. Right? I think the gimmick itself is that it transforms into a fidget spinner. So gentlemen, let's go around and see what you think. Let's start off with Just G.
I love these things. The fact that they're super cheap and super accessible. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them on AliExpress. They're anywhere from a few dollars to $10 for a pack. I got a pack of 6 of them for $12, and they're great. They're great little stocking stuffers or whatever you want. And for little kids who are just starting Transformers, that's a great way to go. Especially if if you need to keep them occupied, they can sit there and do this crap for forever. So I love this little guy. I think they're great. And personally, I wish I would have got the Jeeps too. I didn't even know about them till later on, till you guys showed them to me. But yeah, these are great. And look at the paint on those. That's better paint application than a lot of chugs.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about the paint on yours. Like, it's got a nice metallic finish to it.
That's insane.
Yeah. And they're all done that way. They're all really good. The paint is really good on all of them.
All really nice. So yeah, they're great. I love them.
All right, Roy, what do you think?
I got the military vehicles for like, I think I got like 3 for like, I think it was like $450, $499, something like that. For what it's worth, and I'm a fidget spinner guy, these are great for your buck. I wish I got the metallic colors, but these would do. And I like the Jeep. Oh, I like the Jeep a little bit more because they actually have functioning wheels. But other than that, easy to transform. It just, I think I give them like a good 7.5.
Oh, we're giving ratings already. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I take that back. Y'all didn't hear that. Disregard everything. Look into the light.
All right, and as for myself, I like it. You know, they're easy to transform. You know, I don't know. I just like them. I bought them because I thought it was a cool thing, a cool gimmick to transform from a fidget spinner. And even the rectangular ones look really good, you know, and they spin with no problem. Like you would think they would weeble and wobble. They don't even do that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, I like them. Like literally, it's a rectangle and then you spin it and my hand is not even moving. You know, it does it. It's well balanced. It's very well balanced. So now let's go around and now we can give our score. We can give the score now.
My bad.
Go ahead,
all right.
Roy.
Yeah, go on, Roy. Since you want to, you know.
I'm hyped. Sorry, I'm hyped. I've been trying not to play with these the whole night, and I now get to touch them. Like, yay! I give them a good 7.5 to 8. I know. You know what? I would give them an 8 because of the price. Like I say, I got these for $4 on Amazon, so I can't beat that.
All right, Just G.
Well, I am going to go ahead and also give it an 8 because of the price, the way it introduces Transformers to a younger generation at a simple transformation, the fact that it's got that paint application, and while it doesn't have too much articulation, you don't need much for a kid. It's a great intro gateway thing for them. So it does what it's supposed to, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So yeah, 8 all around.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right in the 7 ballpark. You know, the price is good. The paint is good. It does what it's supposed to do. You know, it's not too complicated. It's not going to break the bank to get. I think I literally got mine for like $2 each. You know, I love it. Oh, and Logan, what do you think?
I give it a 5. I don't get
5
it. It's stupid. It's nothing I want. This isn't a Chinese or Japanese or Korean robot. Screw this.
All right. That guy right there, boy, I tell you. And so that after that brings us to the end of the show, everybody. It's another one down. I want to say thank you to everyone who joined us tonight.
Thank you to Jesse. We really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, really, dude. That was real dope for him to come on and answer questions and hang out with us for a little bit. I wish he could have stayed to the end of the show, but
yeah.
What did we learn tonight? That we got region exclusives, that we don't have KOs, so that's cool. And that the metal breath isn't coming for now.
We getting all seasons this year.
Yeah, all 3 seasons with the waves. That's huge news right there.
Huge.
So they're going to be in American packaging, brand new this year. That's going to be amazing. And we might even get region exclusives. That to me, that's the cool stuff right there.
Folks, y'all don't know how much this little thing's costing us right now. So I will have a GoFundMe for to help support our addiction.
Right.
This coming to America, all the seasons, y'all don't know how big that is.
Yeah, that's huge.
And
we also found out the cards aren't going to have the names on there, but they will have the picture, so that's cool.
Yeah. So the American versions.
Yeah, American version.
Yeah. That kind of. I wish they would keep the names on there, but I get it.
Actually, because because the later season they don't have the names, so
Yeah, and I don't like that either.
yeah.
I don't like that either. I thought it was cool that they had the name on them, but
Yeah.
maybe someone come out with some stickers or something like that, and we can put them on there. All right, everybody. So as we wrap this up, where's the QR code going to be at tonight? I need the QR code. There it is. Now, hold on. I got to find out which one of my hands is going to point to it. So let me see. Okay. All right, here we go. So please scan this. It'll take you to all our social media and the other shows that we have on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. And please go and watch those episodes and like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us tremendously.
Don't forget, we got Figure Banging tomorrow night, and Rock Hangout on Friday night, and ETR every Monday.
Every Monday.
And our sister show, You Even Transform, every other Tuesday that we're not on.
Yep.
And Shelf Gravy.
Shelf Gravy is every opposite of Figure Banging.
Yes. So once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us for our second episode. We really do appreciate you guys being here and participating with us and everything. Please make sure you hit the like button. It helps us out.
Yep. We do.
And with that, we're gonna go around the block one more time, and everybody's gonna tell you where you can find them. Let's start with the Jedi Mindset.
Before we mention that,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I had this guy in the shelf. Now I'm just going to be messing around with him
For the rest of the night.
the rest of the night now. Thank you guys. Thank you. But you can find me, Jedi Mindset, on Instagram. Chat the name over here. Oh, my name's Spear. You can find me in your Facebooks or check. I stole that for Jeremy. And here every other Tuesday, hanging with these guys.
All right, Just G.
I appreciate everybody tuning in. I want to thank Jesse again for coming in. I'm sorry you couldn't hear Roy or myself, but Mike, you did a great job with that. You can find me in the realm all the time, hanging out. You can find me in the chat squad of all the other shows. My name's Jeff Good, Just G Squared. Hit me up if you need me for anything. If you just want to talk hard bots, I'm always available. And I think there's one other person that wanted to say something.
Yeah, go ahead, Logan. Say what you got to say.
You can find me every now and then in the chat harassing Wolfie. And you can also find me, hopefully next time, on this show.
Hey, I just want to say something, too. When Jeff came up with that card... that cardboard Logan, I swear I was dying. Yeah. I was dying. I was like, that is the greatest thing ever. So he will make a comeback at some point again in one of the episodes.
Right?
Guy by his chest.
As for myself, you can find me on the IG and the Tickety Talk as Metal_Mike_. And once again, if you like comic books and anything like that, you can find me at creative.arc16 on the IG. I got to remember, that's a long one. And I would also like to thank the wizard behind the scenes, Mr. Derek B. Once again, he is, he's been helping us a lot trying to get this show together. And, I can't tell you how much he yells at us, man. It's a lot. And I almost got PTSD. Every time he opens his mouth, I'll be like, "Oh shoot, okay." No, I'm just joking.
Don't tell him about the rulers he throws at us.
Right.
Smack our hand like, stop it.
We're not even gonna mention the whips or the fire.
The fire. He makes us walk on rice and everything. Yeah, yeah.
Coals,
yo, man. Let's not get in that. But thank you for watching the show, and we're gonna leave you with a little bit of something for the next episode. Until then.
Who's that cardbot?
Say it with me now. Round.